Oh,
Now I want you to say that again. You say you just got up and just did it like you were cooking, like you were regularly doing, right?
right. Just every day you go in the refrigerator. I want my kale today and maybe broccoli, put that in, and then I put my whatever fruit I got in the refrigerator. I put that in, and then I put my uh, protein and superfood in it, and off I go down the hatch.
Down the hatch, like it ain't nothing, right?
Right. 'Cause
You need so you need to come over here and help these young people, these young folks talk about how hard it is. Come on now.
that was easy. I mean, just get up every morning. You get up, you fix your food. Well, I'll just put it in my blender and blend it, and here I am with my job.
Okay, okay, all right, all right. That's excellent, 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 fantastic. I'm loving it.
It's,
21 days down the hatch.
yeah, down the edge. Um, yeah, because I have problem with cholesterol
Uh-huh.
and sinus. I mean, that really cleared my sinus up.
Oh, wow.
Right now, every before I started, I was get up every morning and clear my throat and my nasal. But
Okay,
now I have just a little mucus when I get up.
right. Rochelle, you know your camera's on, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So
Oh, me?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
not.
cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean my shirt?
Well, I just didn't know how much more undressing you was gonna
Oh,
do.
no, no, it's a take. No, try to
I'm
take
just
out this
making
robe.
sure.
I mean, this thing. I ain't got.
I got
She
hot.
over there now. She over here.
Okay, no, oh, you
Okay, yeah,
good, you
no,
good. I'm
I'm
just
done.
making.
That's funny. He said, "Stop, girl." Oh my God, yeah.
Because we had one of our distributors once, we were doing rebounder, and she didn't realize her camera was dead centered toward her bathroom. And so she stopped exercising and went to the bathroom and kept left the door open.
oh
Uh,
no.
And I reached and grabbed the camera and cut her camera off before anything happened.
yeah,
But she didn't realize that her camera view took a straight angle
straight shot right to the bathroom. Oh my
to the
God, yeah.
bathroom. So
Wow.
anyway.
Mm-mm. Thank you,
So
though,
that's
Dr. Rock. Yeah.
fantastic, Miss Artis. I'm glad your sinus is clearing up. See, it's
Yeah.
amazing what this detox does. It works all over the whole body, your whole
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, I think sometimes you get up and you say, "Are you off balance?" And no, what it is, you're getting more oxygen to your brains, and it's letting you know. So
That's fantastic. Miss Artis, can I ask you how young you are?
sure, double eight, 88,
Wow. Wow.
God.
88.
Wow.
Oh
Still
my
That's
goodness.
amazing. That's amazing.
88, still exercising, going 3 times, if not 4, a week, doing some type of exercising.
Yes, that's fantastic. So
I just
proud of
need
you.
I just need to get to bed before 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You're a late night, you're late, a night owl, huh?
I guess I inherited from my mother.
Okay, all
She
right.
did all her work at night. She made our garments at night and a lot of stuff. Well, she worked in the daytime, but then at night she's doing stuff like sewing or whatever she was doing. Mm.
All right. So y'all hear this? AJ, y'all hear this? And Miss Charlotte, Michelle?
Yes, ma'am. Hi, hi everyone. Just listening
Hello.
in.
Yeah, y'all, we're without excuse.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is excellent, excellent. So this is Tonight is my last night too, Miss Artist.
Oh, okay, great.
Yep.
We
And
made
then
it.
Rochelle too.
I'm starting Monday,
Starting Monday. All right.
7
Okay.
days. Yep, 7 days. I got my tea done. I do have a question. How long does the tea last?
Longer than 7 days.
Oh, does it? So I can keep it like over 10 days in the fridge, right? If I don't
You
drink it
can
all.
keep using the tea until it's gone.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Yeah. Keep drinking that tea until it's gone.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
You ever known anyone to go over 21 days with the tea?
Yep. Because it lasts longer than 21 days. And a lot of times Dr. Prince and Sharon will tell us, go on and finish it. She told me the other day because I was having some cramps and I was really just having runny bowels and splash of bowels and all this. And she told me for my last week to stop drinking the tea. That's only because I've been doing, this is like, she said, because you've been consistently doing these cleanses, right? So this is my 5th one. So I did, and then, but she said I could actually freeze the tea that I had. Yeah.
Did that.
And
I just did it because I didn't want to throw it away.
yeah.
The last
And I-
time, and I remembered it was in the freezer, and I took it. And I still didn't drink it. I said, I put it in the refrigerator, let it thaw, but I had made some more, and I said I was going to drink the last of that, and the last of what I have too. So, just because
Yeah.
I just want to finish it out. Yeah,
And especially as strong as I made it, because I really, what they say, 8 hours, I think I let mine seat for, that's probably why I was going like I was going. It really did clean me out. Seriously, I think, and I think I put it on in the afternoon and I didn't take it out and put it in the refrigerator till mid-morning. So it was more like 12 hours. So
oh,
it had a lot of strength to it. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I let mine sit in there for like, I mean, I didn't put mine in the refrigerator over 2 days,
Yeah,
and it
I
was
mean,
fine.
the
Yeah,
longer it's in there, the stronger it is. And
I think I need since the cleanses, I'm now go regular, but I needed the first cleanse I didn't. The second cleanse, a little bit more, but now I go regularly, at least once and sometimes twice a day. That never happened before. Never, ever
so I've been
happened.
listening to I've just really gone into just educating myself on so many areas. And we often say that I go once a day or I go twice a day, and that's not regular.
That's not regular.
Regular
Yeah.
is going right after every meal.
We're supposed to. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's what's regular. So we're still
yeah,
clogged up if we're not going
yeah,
after our
yeah.
meal. And it takes
But
a lot to get this stuff out of us because we've been packing it for
mm,
years. I mean, however
yeah,
old we are, that's how long, you 20, 30, 40, 50. Miss
yeah.
Artist said 88,
88.
all these years, I'm 63 years, we've been packing stuff in and ain't been going. Stuff is sitting on the walls of our intestines.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's really kind of odd that we don't talk more about going to the restroom, having a bowel movement, because it just seemed like a weird thing, or it just seemed like everybody want to talk about that. But no, you should talk about it. It should be something that's educated in schools and, I mean, overall, so people could know this. No, going to the bathroom after you eat is what you should do. If you're not doing that, you got some issues going on. And let's start that early so people can start recognizing it early, not wait till they get 50 and 60 and 70 or whatever. And then we trying to go back and trying to fix some problem that we can start early, trying to address it before it gets to that part. Let's don't let it get on the walls. Let's just educate and start cleansing and stuff and educating kids and even adults, young adults or whatever, on this is what you should be doing. If you ain't doing this, then there's a little, you got some issues there, and let's do that. But we don't really talk about it like that. I
Right.
had never talked about so much about poop till now. And I said, but it really is a good thing to talk about or to address and to educate people on, because it's not something that's really normally addressed like that.
And it's essential. It is the
It really is.
essence of who we are, our gut. 75% of your immune system is in the gut. And if we're not digesting and we're not eliminating, then it's building up waste. And the
Right.
waste is what is traveling through our body
Our
to give
bodies.
us the clotting, the buildup, the mucus, all that's building up from our gut.
Right. Every time
No
you eat,
healing. I mean, and then it travels and through the bloodstream,
causes.
through the bloodstream, and causes the disease because it's suffocating the cells. And then the cells get suffocated, meaning they can't get oxygen. And when they can't get
Right.
oxygen, cancer, all this
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
But you know, so many people don't really recognize or even believe that when you say a lot of this could be eliminated by you could, that does not register with a lot of people because it seems like that don't ain't gonna fix nothing because if I go to the bathroom, little do they
Right.
know. It's just little because again, not being educated on that fact or on those facts that if you do, a lot of
Yeah.
things you probably would never have. You would never even, it would never even come. When you say healthy gut, healthy body, how much does that really connect? As words, people hear them, they nod their head, but
Right.
how much does it really connect when you say that?
That's
Not
why
nearly enough.
that's why when you go on this detox, even like Charlotte says she's doing 7 days. When you just do that first day, you can tell a difference. I mean, from the very first day, I knew there was a difference going on. Even with your energy level. Why all of a sudden you got more energy? Because you sluggish with all this waste inside of you. You know?
That's, that's the one thing that maybe I need to get more of it out of me because I'm waiting to get that burst of more because I'm already very, very high
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
already really,
too.
yeah, yeah,
I am too.
yeah.
And it I didn't experience that until I guess it was my second detox. And the way I experienced it was this way, Rochelle. I got out the car going to the store and I was just walking so fast, I felt like I was walking on cotton. And it dawned on me, I'm like, man, so it wasn't like, just a burst of energy, but I could recognize there was a difference. It's kind
Okay.
of like I was just kind of floating through. It's like, okay,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
good. Okay.
So
Yeah, yeah. Um,
it wasn't like you done drank some caffeine and all of a sudden you got,
you're like, oh, a bingo.
because
You
it
just
was just,
notice it in a different way. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm sure it's probably there. I just haven't connected it with it yet. So it's all good though. I mean, it's all good. It's
yeah,
all good. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
just thankful that we have something like this that, especially for me, you don't even understand when you go for almost 6 years of craziness to your body and you don't have no way, nobody told you, you don't know, and for it to start to come back together and better than what it was because now you been more educated and you're seeing things happen that you wasn't able to do before, or just have a reason or and to see things just starting to go back in balance. That's huge for me. It even though it doesn't move as fast, maybe if some other people, I'm just glad it's moving.
yeah,
I'm glad it's moving. So I just like, hey, because it had a lot of balancing to do. It still has some balancing to do because it was coming from a bad point to bring it back. And so I'm very thankful for that.
yeah. And that's the thing, everybody's body is different, so
Yeah.
everybody responds a different way. And every time you do a cleanse, and for those of you that are getting ready to start, um, just know for all of us, this was my fifth 21-day cleanse.
Oh,
And it's not a one and done. It's
yeah.
something that becomes a part of your lifestyle. My husband and I, we do them twice a year, 21 days. Now, being very transparent, the problem that I've had is that I had not I have not made, what am I saying? I have not made the the lifestyle change that I should have made in between the cleanses, in between the detoxes.
Mhm.
And that's because it's a process. And that's why me personally, I never push people to say, okay, you should be vegan. You should be a
Yeah.
vegetarian. Now, when we do your blood type testing, it definitely lets you know what you should be.
Right.
I'm so grateful. I'm a blood type O. I
Me
pray for you A's and ABs and
too.
I'm a
Yes.
A.
Yeah. Yeah.
and B's. But it's been a process. And now, after this detox, I've been watching so many videos to decide what I'm going to eat now. I mean, next week I'm going to make some lion's mane. That's lion's mane mushroom.
Mushroom. Mhm.
I done seen all these videos that they say it tastes like chicken. I'm gonna find out.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm making some vegetable soup for me to come off the cleanse.
Mhm.
It's vegan vegetable soup. Don't have a bit of meat in it. I'm still not finna eat any meat in it. And it's on the stove as we speak. So it'll be ready when we come off the cleanse. But so you make decisions. You make your own decisions in this journey. And that's what it is. It's a journey. But it's a journey
Right.
to better health. I'm trying to get where Miss Artist is, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what I'm studying now. It's this book here. It says,
Eat right for
Yeah.
your blood type.
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm going through my blood type. I'm going through what I said. It's better if I find out what I should not eat, and then I can eat the rest of it. But this
Mhm.
tells what each blood type best food for that blood type, and it's
And
a really good book.
that's a
Yeah.
big, thick book. I'm gonna tell you another one that's good, and it's not as much reading to do. Got more,
Okay.
because I have that one.
Well, in that
But
book, though, she doesn't have to read. She just has to read about her own blood type
yeah,
because it
but I'm
That she
tells
talking
just
you.
about
want to learn. That she just want to learn. But for
Yeah. Does she know
other
her
people.
blood type?
Yeah, I know my blood type A.
Yeah, because they have that guy who wrote that book has the specific blood types in individual books as well. But I mean, you
Yeah.
got that one, so it's no need.
Yeah,
And
I
but
got
he
all
has
the blood types.
recipes in it as well.
Yeah, I got all the blood types, but I am only studying mine. I don't need to study others
No,
unless
you
somebody
don't.
else just want to know theirs.
Mm.
So as
Yeah.
I was telling Dr. Roz that after this is my last day of cleansing, now I'm going into program of my blood type of vegetables and fruits.
oh my goodness. Was this your first one? Was this your first detox?
Yeah, I just started this month, my first one. I just
Wow.
started the program, got it the end of the year, started the first of the year.
Lord
Mm,
have mercy.
Awesome.
I'm so
That's so
motivated.
good
good.
for you.
At
Good for
88,
you.
that's just wow. That's wow. That's
I am so
that she
motivated.
just yeah. You
That's
know what was
awesome.
her secret? You know what her secret was? A lot of it. It's really not a secret. She just got up and said, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just doing it. She didn't say I'm gonna make it hard. She just said, I'm gonna get up and this is what I gotta do. This is what it said. She didn't say, oh, that's gonna be so hard. Oh, that's so hard. I can eat meat. She just got up and just did the doggone thing. And I love the way she just said that. I just got up and did it. I got my fruits and
Yeah, I
vegetables.
just
I
did it
didn't
just like I would normally make my breakfast. I
just
made
make
my
my
juice.
breakfast. I just made my smoothies and have my fruit. I just love that. And that's the attitude of it right there. Because one thing
Yes.
Right.
I know, because I do know some vegans and vegetarian. You can be vegan, vegetarian, all the pescatarian, all those things. It can be just as bad, a terrible vegan. I mean, you have a terrible journey with that, as well as eating meat. So just because you're vegan or vegetarian, don't mean you're gonna always still eat the right things. Even if you eat the things,
That's
it's
right.
depending on how it's prepared, what they've done to it. I remember when I went to a vegan restaurant when we were in Chicago once, And I tell you, I couldn't even eat the stuff. They had so much stuff on the food. I couldn't even find the food with so much sauce and cheese. And I mean, it was just too much. I was just like, oh my God, that sounds like they can be healthy eating all this crap. It may have been started out as some, what's that, the purple fruit or vegetable, eggplant. It started out as eggplant. Yeah.
So Miss
Um,
Artist, that's the book I use right there. I have the book you have, plus I have this one.
I took out when I was set up.
You hear me, Miss Artist?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
When I need
I'm
to
writing
write
it
that, I just
down.
did it over.
I ordered it from Amazon.
Okay, Guide to Smart Food. Got it. I'm going to get that one too. And by the way, I started changing my diet before I knew about this program because I wanted to get off of some of this medication I'm on. So I had
Yes.
started, and meat, pork, I haven't had in so long, I don't know when it was. It's years ago. And pork and beef, long years ago. Now I eat just the fish, and I'm gonna cut down on chicken now too. I was eating chicken a lot,
Okay.
but I'm gonna cut down some of that too now.
Well, Miss Artist, can you tell me what is it that made you say you're gonna do this? I know, I heard what you just said, you want to get off the medication. But a lot of people want to get off medication, but yet they don't make the decision to go ahead and, number one, do the detox if they got the education.
See?
Now, obviously you heard something triggered for you. What was that?
Well, I said to myself, if I want to get off the medication, I have to prove myself to the doctors that I don't need the medication. So then if I have to do that, then I need to change my diet so that I can bring down my cholesterol. I can have low blood pressure. That's the two medication really prescribed. Sometimes I take medication for allergies, but the main two medication now is blood pressure medicine and cholesterol. And my doctor and I had a very serious conversation. So he said, Artist, will you please take it at least 3 times a week? So I said, I'll take 3 times a week out of 7. Yes. So, but I wanted, because it's what does it do? You get aches and pains in your body. Why? Because the oxygen is being sucked out of your muscles and you got pain. That's what it's all about.
But that cholesterol medicine, the biggest side effects is the pain that you get in your muscles.
I know. That's why I don't want to take it.
And that's why you don't
exactly
need
why
to
I don't
take
wanna take it. Mhm.
It's those statins and you have to drink more
Yeah,
water.
those statins are terrible
Yeah.
for
Yeah, I've
muscular
learned.
pain.
Yep,
And
I've
so-
learned if you have high blood pressure and you're on those statins with those blood pressure and cholesterol, because I came off of 26 different meds, and if you don't drink enough water, those statins for blood pressure and cholesterol, man, it'll give you like leg cramps and dehydrate you.
Yeah.
And so if
And
you're
that's-
160, you have to drink at least 90 ounces of water a day. And so you drink half of your body weight. And so that's like a game changer right there, because at first I was just drinking my little 60 ounces of water. But last week I got some information and it was saying drink half of your body weight. And this week I feel so much better now that I'm drinking those 90 ounces.
Good.
So when I go into my 7-day detox, I already know that with that detox that I have to start making sure that I'm hydrated, and it's a game changer, especially if you have high blood pressure and cholesterol, because I had it all. High blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes. And then, you know, with diabetes, you have depression and anxiety. And so sometimes, you know, they'll just keep putting you on medications. I
Yes.
stopped believing in my doctor.
I'm glad you
don't
said
do
that because
pharmaceuticals.
that's my leg. My right leg is weaker. Well, I have fallen a couple of times, but my right leg, I have always had problems with it ever since I was a teenager, or even before I was a teenager. So this left leg, the main artery sometimes tighten up and right in the back of your knee.
Yep.
So right in the back of, ouch! So that's why I took it on myself. Well, you need to learn your diet. You need to know. And I had talked to nutritionists, and they gave me a salad to eat, and I eat that salad every night. About a couple of years ago now, but it has 6 ingredients in that one salad, so I get plenty of vegetables.
Wow, that's great. That's great. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I just put something in the chat for you guys. I worked on something, and it's for people that are starting their detox. And if you want to click that link, save it to your own computer. It gives you the instructions and everything. It's all in video format. And part of it is Melissa teaching, and then I close out with some other information. So that anybody that, for those of you that are just starting to make sure you know what the regimen is, boom, there it is. And then it's an easy share to somebody else that you talk to that may be
Yeah.
getting ready to start the detox. Even if people ask you, well, what is it? How does it work? What's, what am I gonna have to do? Well, now you can just send them that video.
Thank you, Dr. Rock.
You are welcome.
Yeah, I watched it. It was good, very informative. Because I went over the one girl that I'm trying to get started on the cleanse before, but she said, "Okay, I think I understand. I understand. I'm going to start the 1st of February, so we'll see."
All right. Fantastic.
My phone's dying. Thanks, everybody. I have to get it charged. Good night.
All right. All
Good
right.
night.
All right. We'll see you Tuesday. Oh, she jumped off before I could say that. She's starting Monday. Anybody else getting ready to start? Or ending or in the midway?
Tomorrow is my last day.
Today is my last day.
Karen, I got soup on the
I'm gonna
stove.
start next week.
All right.
All right.
Anthony.
So that's who that iPhone is with no name on it. Okay, let me put a name on that so I can know who that is. Anthony, hey man, how are you?
Oh, I'm gonna be doing good next week when I start my 21.
So when you
That's
start,
right. And
what
don't get
day you
scared
starting?
when you start.
Oh, I'm not. I've been on several of them. I'm gonna start next weekend, probably Friday.
Okay, all right.
I got a client that needs help, so I'm gonna go through with the client.
Do it with
Oh,
them.
okay, great.
Excellent.
Right.
Excellent.
Yes.
And I thank you for that video. I just sent it to them.
Okay, all right. Good, good, good. Well, that's good. So let's see, we got mostly everybody, okay, we stopping tomorrow. Charlotte was starting next week. Anthony's starting next week. Okay.
Put my soup on tomorrow.
And
Yeah,
Anthony, encourage your friend to come to this meetup, because that will help you, continue to help him on the way to starting. Because sometimes people are just confused and they're kind of hesitant to want to start.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. I will.
Yeah.
and hesitant to keep going.
And hesitant to keep going because it is a struggle. I did 21 days. My husband would only do 7. but he started having results, and I don't I don't know if that spooked him or he just didn't want to, but he hasn't gone back. You know, he's still eating raw, but not as much, and
Well,
so
that's blessed. That's good. That's progress.
right. And
That's
he told me, he
progress.
said, I'm going to do my best. I'm not going to eat any more meat. I'm not going to. And he hasn't had any.
Tell
Since
him
I
there was an
haven't had any.
88-year young lady on this call tonight who gonna motivate all of us.
That's right.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Dr. Ross, I just got off a call. Charlotte, where's Charlotte at? Is she still on? Oh,
No, she
I don't
had to
see
jump.
her. Oh, well, she reminded me of a young lady that I speak with. And I said, man, she sounds so much like Cindy. So I met Cindy through Facebook. And so I was calling her because I know she has a lot of health issues. And I said, I really wish you could get on this. If you're not real busy, get on this call. We're doing a community call and regarding the flat belly. And she just like, oh, not right now. I have a lot of some heart pain and this, and they were thinking about coming take me to emergency. And she has a lot of health issues. But when you say gut health, it's just never, it just won't. It just don't register, And she said, well, we didn't end up having to go. But I mean, she talks like, I mean, just real. I mean, I've never met her in person. And oh, I thought she was gonna come when we had that, or when we launched Indianapolis, but she didn't get to make it. She wasn't feeling good that day, and it's just so many people you want to just pour this thing into, but they just. I wanted hopefully, I told her, I said, we'll do it again on Tuesday. So hopefully you'll be feeling better on Tuesday. And come on, because it's just what she's saying now. My heart, my this, my that. She just don't even realize when you start with the gut health, that could change a lot of things. But like I said, it don't really register with people. They
No.
feel like it got to be something a lot more than that. It can't be just as simple as just doing a cleanse. Are you kidding me? Just a detox? No, it got to be so much bigger than that. It got to be a lot of pills or this. It just don't really register. Well, a lot of people. Now, some people it definitely does.
We've been
Some people
hoodwinked,
definitely
bamboozled.
Yeah.
does. What?
They always think it
By the
can't be
traditional
that
system.
easy. That's the
Yeah,
thing, is
we've
that
been
they
bamboozled by the traditional medical
medication. Right.
system,
Yeah.
and they have to do what they're doing. They have to. We got 80% of the world's drugs is here, and we are 4.4% of the world population. So they got to have drug dealers. They call them doctors
And pharmacists.
and pharmacists.
Yeah. And it's not about, I don't even think it's about it's so much, so many times, not everybody, we can't put everybody in that pot, but when you just see the care that people even get in the hospitals now. I have a young lady who's going to get a knee replacement. Now I had double knee replacements some years ago, about 5 or 6, about 6, maybe going on 7 now. I had them done at the same time. And I came home because I knew I had a system. I had so many people, they were just taking turns coming in to help. And they're telling her, the doctor's telling her right now, don't go into a rehab. She does by herself. You don't need a rehab. They don't take care of you at rehab. You just go home. You'll be all right. Who says that? I said, I don't know. Is he getting something from you not going to a rehab? I said, plus you're gonna get a lot more help when you go there. I mean, they're gonna do a lot more working with you and stuff like that. I said, I don't know why he's so persistent on you not going to a rehab and you going home. I said, I've not heard that. And I ran into a lot of people at the gyms. I've been there for 50 years teaching, and everybody usually go, if they don't have help at home, they go to a rehab for the most part. And he's pushing her not to go to a rehab. I don't know if he getting a kickback. I said, I don't know what that is. I said, it's just so many different things that's happening now. You have major surgery. Well, you can rest at home. You just get out of the hospital. For me, it's not about the health of the patient anymore. So much as it's about the dollar and what insurance. If insurance ain't covering you, you definitely get out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I do love
Understood
what we
that
do.
in a way like I never understood before when I saw that video of that lady who was in the emergency room sitting down and waiting to get waited on. and they just left her there because she didn't have insurance. And nurses kept walking by and doctors
Walking
kept
past
passing by. Next thing she knew, she tumbled over and died right there in the emergency room.
Oh, oh gosh.
That's a
That's,
shame.
Then they attended
that's
to
such
her.
a shame.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's
So
so sad. It's really,
we've got solutions. And so if you're here, you're getting ready to start your detox, it's a solution. It's a solution to everything that's going on in our bodies, because the detox is going to remove the inflammation. The eliminator is going to get that mucus and parasites out. We've got testimonies of people seeing parasites in the toilet after about 10 days. That's why Valerie doesn't believe in the 7 days, because it was 10 days that changed her life.
yeah.
You know, she feels like if she hadn't have gone 21, hadn't have got to that 10th day, the parasite would have still been in there because they hold on. That's what Sharon told me when I was experiencing some cramps. And she said those cramps were a sign of bacteria,
You keep going.
parasites. They were trying to not let go.
You know, in the book of Daniel, it was 10 days that the king had Shadrach and the other people to do the test. And after 10 days, their skin looked different. Everything was different.
Right,
But
right.
the ones that was eating the king's meat, they had no change or got worse. 10 days.
So you're
Yeah,
right.
everything.
So you're
They had the
right.
energy, like you said, the skin, everything. They were, oh yeah, that's
That's
great you
right.
brought that up. That was good.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Anthony. So all of this
yeah.
is backed biblically, it's backed by the
Mhm.
word, eating the fruits and the plants, all of that. The plants shall be the leaves for the healing of the nation. So we want
Yeah.
healing in our nation, healing
Hallelujah
in our
on
family.
that one. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So we just gotta keep saying it, guys. I mean, but we gotta be the
Yeah.
example. That's where I am now. I'm like, okay, come on. How can you keep talking about this, keep teaching this, keep sharing this information? You got to walk in it yourself in a more
Amen.
dominant way, you know? We walk in it while we're doing the 21 days because we stay committed to it. But then after that, and that's where my mindset is
Yeah.
this time.
That's
And that's why when somebody said, are you
yeah.
gonna keep doing this even after we come off of ours? Yeah, we're gonna keep supporting you. So if you're
Mm.
just starting, even though many of us, tonight is our last night, we're still going to be here. Okay.
Right.
Romans 12:2 says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what
That's it.
that good and perfect will of God is. We got to prove this thing
Yeah, we
in
gotta
our
prove.
bodies.
Yes, yes, yes. So anybody have any questions, concerns, comments? Anybody else that hasn't spoken? Need any help with anything? Hopefully you can use that video, and if you got any questions about what is the actual regimen, if you're just starting.
All the detox. I think this is so helpful, Dr. Brown. I mean, we don't stay on really late tonight. I think this is so helpful for, I know you were saying maybe somebody else could jump, but I'm so glad you decided to go ahead and continue, because like I said, we're gonna have people starting all the time, people starting, ending, starting another in a few months, the 7 day or
Yeah.
whatever. It's gonna be a continual thing. And I just think this is, we're going, like I always say, we're gonna change some lives. We're changing lives, not going to. We are already doing that, changing a lot of lives, just by this
You know,
information.
we've gotten to the point in our society that we're so selfish. It's me, my four, and no more. And that's not the way it was with our grandparents. It was a community.
Right.
I heard Dr. Bobby Price say, if people lived in a building, let's say they lived in an apartment building, and maybe they can't afford to have their own garden, But if one person grew the tomatoes and somebody else grew the cucumbers and
Yeah.
somebody else grew the
We
lettuce
agree.
as a
Mhm.
community, then you'd have enough to share. That's the
Amongst
way
everybody.
scriptures. Okay, I'm gonna go there with you, Anthony, because you always give me scripture. They had all things common in the book of Acts. We've gotten
Amen.
we're away from that. Everything is selfish,
Amen.
mine.
And
And so
yeah,
why this platform is turning into what it's turning into. I'm just the vessel that God just drops stuff in my spirit and I just go ahead and do it. I don't be knowing what it's gonna do, but it's turning into what it's turning into, that we can be community support, one for another. Because I am my brother's keeper.
yes,
Amen.
we got
So
away from that. That's a big one right there.
we've gotten away
We
from
definitely
that.
got away from that. And if we could bring that back even just a little bit, like you said, just knowing that it's not just about you and it's about, they used to say it takes a village to raise one child. It takes a
Right.
village to raise.
Right.
Just we look back when we were little and my mother wasn't at home. We came home from school. Our neighbor would make sure we got in the house. And your mom, your mom don't want you out here. Get in the house. You know what I'm saying? It was just everybody
Yeah.
looked out for everybody.
Right.
The neighbor still would come and knock on the door. Can I borrow a cup of sugar? You got an
Right.
egg I can have? And we don't, I mean, I know people don't really do that anymore, but I'm just
Right.
saying it was never, if you had it, you would give them the sugar or the cup of egg. I mean, cup of egg, the egg or whatever. But we've lost connection with neighbor. We're losing connection with our own family,
Yeah.
let alone just the people in the, just,
We don't
people. We're
we don't
losing
even know
connection
our
with
neighbors. We don't even
family.
know who lives next door to us.
Ain't that it? Ain't that it? Yeah. Yeah.
I thank God for Akana and being in the hands of God and family, because
Yeah.
God has told us the way we should do this. He said we got to pray. We're being transformed. He said we got to humble ourselves. He said we got to turn. So we got to turn back to working together. The
Yeah.
people that was building the Tower of Babel, they would have reached heaven because they were working together. It wasn't
Right.
time then. It's
Right.
time now for us to
Yeah.
come together. And the more we come together, the better things are going to work in our favor, because we are together. We realize that there's no big I and no little you, and that we all have the same blood. And when we clean that blood, like Dr. Eric has brought the program in to train us to do that. When we clean that blood, then no sickness or disease can enter our bodies or our community, you see. So everywhere we go with clean blood, even the communities around you are being transformed. That's
Yes.
that's part of that's part of showing, proving what God wants us to do.
Yes. So just keep coming at whatever stage you're in. AJ, I see you constantly coming, popping in here. Just keep coming and let us know what we can do. I always tell people it's a safe space. No judgment. Because you fall sometimes. You fall, but you get back up, and you get back on the horse and keep it moving. And
Amen.
so I think everybody has been here. So Miss Artist, you keep coming and you keep showing up so you can keep motivating us even the more.
I
with your-
will.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
All right. Well, anybody else before we leave?
Well, we're supposed to be me and my cousin will be starting the end of next month. She was on Thursdays,
Mhm.
Thursdays call in and the community call Thursday. She was just quiet. She said she didn't want to say anything and she left the
Right.
call a little early. But she did call and text me the next day and say, "Oh, I gotta get a juicer now, huh?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." So we gonna start next month.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad.
And Miss Rochelle, I'll call you to set up her blood
Bioscan.
test and her bioscan. Yes,
Sounds good, baby. Okay,
thanks.
for sure.
All right. Well,
All right.
listen, y'all have a good night. And Karen and Rochelle, 9, 10, 11, 12, you got about 3 more hours.
Good night, everybody, and congratulations on y'all that made it through.
All right.
Yes,
Night,
yeah,
good night.
a few hiccups, but we made it. We made it.
Yeah.
All right, good night, everyone.
Good night,
Anna,
good night.
Anthony,
Night.
Artist,
Good
AJ.
night.
Night. Yes.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Don't forget to invite people to the call tomorrow, you guys, at 5 o'clock. I mean, what is it? It's
Yep.
5 o'clock,
5 o'clock Central.
6
That's the
o'clock now.
Flat
Yeah,
Belly-
6 o'clock. Flat Belly Lifestyle. Flat Belly
Flat Belly
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle call, 5 o'clock
5
Central,
o'clock.
6 o'clock Eastern,
Okay.
3 o'clock Pacific.
That's it.
That's on the
Okay.
corporate, that's on the corporate Zoom.
Yeah.
The 312-888-0420. It's in
Mhm.
your app. If you're a distributor, it's in your app. Just go to
Same one you
Sunday.
used to get on here.
Absolutely. Same
Yeah,
one.
exact same one we used to get on here. Yeah.
Right. That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
All right.
Good night.
We'll have a nice lunch.
Good
Bye,
job.
everyone. Have a good
Bye.
night.
Bye-bye.